So, you've known this girl for a while now and you start to catch strong feelings for her, but you can't take it anymore. You have to ask her out. So, before you walk up to her and tell her how you really feel, you take a deep breath and there she is looking at you. Yo, what's up? I was wondering if I could take you out sometime. She says no. Or she says she sees you as a friend. Or she makes excuses. The point is, she rejects you and you're heartbroken. This is what lots of guys have to go through every single day. And even though, there's billions of girls out there, we still want her. You know, that advice of there's many fish in the sea, right? It doesn't always work at first because we don't see all those girls in the world every day, but we do see the girl we like every day, right? We haven't built a relationship with all the women in the world, but we've built a relationship with her. There's always one piece of advice I give to people going through rejection, and that's to not just forget about her entirely like all these other kids will tell you. Yeah, just move on, bro. She ain't the one. Focus on you, king, right? Because that isn't always the best advice to follow, especially for guys that, have built a relationship with a girl, have gotten quite close with them. And it's the way that the girl has specifically acted around them that they even have catched feelings for them in the first place, right? This girl is stands out from the rest. So they want that girl. They didn't want the other girls. They want her, right? As men, we're competitive and, when we want something, we'll do anything to get it. So my advice I want you to follow is to show her what she missed out on. Keep her in your mind, not the front of your mind, because we don't want her being your main focus, but keep her in the back of your mind. Right? So when you feel like slacking on self-improvement one day, remember why you're doing this. You're doing this to show her what she could have had if she was by your side on this self-improvement journey. I'm not saying it's gonna be like some high school Disney movie where you used to be the nerd and then you became the cool kid, so you finally got the girl of your dreams that rejected you in the past. Because sometimes, no matter what you do, you're just not a girl's type, right? A girl just can sometimes just have no interest in having a romantic relationship with you. But let's say that's not the case, right? She's rejected you for a reason. Maybe you weren't masculine enough, perhaps you were too skinny, or even you were too much of a degenerate for her standards, right? Because you can't always get annoyed at the girl for rejecting you, because that's what a lot of black pillars will do. They'll be like, oh, girls suck, girls are losers, put on the Juice WRLD music, all girls are the same, all girls are trash, right? Because if a girl rejects you, the first person you have to get annoyed at yourself is yourself, right? It's the same with when a girl breaks up with you. Even if a girl cheats on you, right? You have done something wrong in that relationship for the girl to cheat on you, right? So whatever the reason is she said no, right? Change something about yourself, right? If you become that, masculine man, get the dream physique you've always wanted, stop, partying and chasing all these brain dead women, accomplishing your goals such as financial freedom. What is there not to like about you? I'm sure if you saw her in the street and you put on a couple more inches in height and you had a sexy body, you fixed up your dress sense, you look, smarter now, you look more like a masculine man, and you said to her, hey, whatever her name is, it's been a while, I'm sure she'd get wet right there and then on the spot. What I'm trying to say is she would 100% regret not saying yes to you because of how successful you've become. And you've only got her to thank for that success, really. Because if you think about it, if she said yes to you originally when you asked her, you would have just stayed mediocre, as that was your only goal, to get the girl, right? So you wouldn't even have to change. She actually likes the lame, boring, unsuccessful you, right? That rejection made you better because you didn't try to I need to just try and forget about her. I need to forget about her, right? You didn't try to forget about her, making that destroy you more, because when you try to forget about someone, they're on your mind more. So, right, you're just making it worse. But instead of doing all that stupid stuff, you actually embraced it. You embraced the rejection. You didn't forget her, but instead you changed her from being your main focus to now being your main motivator. So whenever you feel like being slocky, relapsing on something, you have her in your mind, nope, that girl, I need to do this for her, right? I need to show her what she missed out on. And your new main focus is now success. Anyways, if she does start to like the new you, because, it's never 100%, maybe she still won't like you, but most likely, 99.9%, she's gonna, get feelings for you if, you're actually a masculine man that has achieved his goals, right? It's up to you if you wanna, give her a chance, take her out, all that, because, yeah, she could be a gold digging hoe, but she could also just generally like admire your ambition and titanium mindset to reach success too. Like, I find it so annoying when like the black pillars are just like, oh, if a girl wants a rich man, she's automatically a gold digger. Like, no, a girl wants to be financially supported. Like that's what, you know, a high value woman requires, right? A high value woman wants to be with a successful man, right? That's why a lot of, you know, high value girls will go with a guy that's poorer than, you know, the men she could be with, but she sees more potential in the poorer guy to overcome the richer people than the richer people, right? So that's why the high value girl will sometimes go for the poorer person, because it's like Alex Hormozi's story, right? I forgot her name. Layla, right? Layla Hormozi, I think that's her name. Sorry, I ain't watched them in a while. I have not watched them in a while. I've kind of just because I don't really have my own business specifically right now, so like their content doesn't really like give me much value anymore. So until I actually have a business, I'm not really watching them at the moment. So kind of forgot her name. That's bad of me. But she stayed with Alex Hormozi when Alex Hormozi was like broke, right? But his businesses were going wrong because she saw potential in him. And look at them now. They're like multi-millionaires, $100 million in the bank. Like, you know, it was worth it. You know, she saw potential in him, right? So if a girl, you know, either sees potential in you or she, you know, you're successful, she's going to say yes. Please don't be surprised if you get rejected by a girl while you're acting like a bummy, degenerate geek, right? Unless you're a high value man, don't think you deserve anything, because it's easy for a woman to be your friend. Just because a woman's your friend doesn't mean they like you. There's so many guys out there that are like, well, she wants to be my friend, so there's maybe a 65% chance that she likes me, right? Like, no, right? Especially if you're like a nerd or something and you actually bring that girl value. A lot of the time they'll just use you, like get you to do their homework and stuff, right? Do your homework? Of course, yes, of course, queen. Like, bro, come on. Grow some balls, mate. Like, just be a man. Like, actually, like, come on. But anyways, check out my woman playlist on my channel now for videos such as my personal ever best guide. I think this is the best guide I've ever made on screen now, where I tell you step by step how to turn a girl that doesn't even know you into your girlfriend and maybe even your possible future wife. Who knows? So check out that video now if you want to know how to get the women. Thank you for watching as always. Take care and peace. Bye-bye.